Hello, it's Fiona Fernandez. I'm a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator and I'm in Pyrmont. Okay, we're just checking my page. Welcome if you're joining me live. And of course I'm having trouble with the computer. Don't you just love that? No! Quick, close everything, start again. So, turn the sound off so I can't hear it twice. Who's joining me tonight? Welcome. I can see someone's there, but you don't have to say anything, that's fine. There's all my details if you want to know more about what I do. I've got all these papers and cards out tonight because I'm going to do something with Colour Buddies. Sarah Douglas is the CEO of Stampin Up, and she put a thing on the other day about Colour Buddies, and it means using sort of like a colour ray together. So I thought we'd do that, but I'm not sure what we're doing yet. So I always wing it on a Wednesday night. And the funny thing about that is I eat chicken wings before I come on. we usually have chicken. And I thought, Wednesday night, wings, wing it, you know. Anyway, so if you're crafting along with me, let me know. I'm just trying to get my computer screen back onto the website because it just decided not to work. So I shall do that while we chat a little. Is anyone crafting with me tonight? I got out a couple of stamp sets that I might try. I thought I could do that with a few different colours. So we might try that. And so during June, don't forget there's some great specials on at the moment. So the design series paper, not all of it, just some of it, you'll notice on the website which ones. I'm going to use this one, Inked Botanicals. I don't know why on earth I can't get into my page tonight. That's just the way it's rolling right now. Let me go onto the website anyway. So I can't see my screen for comments at the moment. I'll stand up and have a look in a minute. I'll just go and check the website for this one to see if it's on sale. I think it probably is. So they've got a lot of the papers 15% off during June, which is fantastic. So if you buy it on its own, where are we? Inked Botanicals, yep, it's $18.48 instead of $21.75. So that's great. That's on sale. I might get this out, and I'm actually thinking I'll go with these colours because it goes nicely with that. I don't have the stamp set that matches this. There is a stamp set. It comes in a whole collection if you're interested in getting a whole collection. Here's my, just find my catalogue. Dearie me, I don't know what's going on over there with the computer. Never mind. Technical fun, isn't it? Oh look, there's the Inked Botanicals used there. Look at that. That's nice. This makes me want to get the stamp set. Right, Inked Botanicals, $94.95 of your catalogue. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like one, I'm happy to be your demonstrator in Australia. If you'd like a catalogue, let me know. So this is this page that the whole set's on. Oh, hi Amy, welcome. I haven't got the computer screen up. It keeps telling me your request couldn't be processed. There was a problem with this request. We're working on it. So I'm still waiting over there. I'll fiddle with that in a second. This is a beautiful set. Look at that. I've ordered this ribbon actually. I've got a box, but I'll open that tomorrow. It's got a few things in it. Do a little unboxing in a separate video. I'm pretty sure that ribbon's in there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and this one, if you buy this. So if you want to buy the whole lot that's on this page, in this list here, it tells you what you get. And you only need to put in the one item number, or you can buy them all individually. And with the stamps and the die, oh, it's a punch in this one, you can buy them individually, but if you want to buy them, like if you want both of them, it's better to buy them as a bundle because it's 10% off that way, which is always great. And that way, if you buy the whole collection, you get all of that in there. Look at all the different things you can do with that punch. You don't have that one. Right, let me just try again. So the other thing during June, till the end of June, is a great joining offer. If you're interested in joining Stampin' Up and getting your products, you get initially 20% off once you join. and you can work up to 25% off if you wish to. And it's just a great offer. You normally get $235 worth of products when you join for $169, but during June you get $283 worth of products. Now, why is my thing not working? I don't know. Let me try a different browser. Oh dear. Let's see. Oh, look, now it's there. I can see it now. Good. Isn't that a relief? It's terrible when you can't find yourself. Doesn't usually do that. I'm wondering if something's changed. Let me click on that. Let's see if we can click on that. Right, I think we're set. You crafting tonight, Amy? I can see now. I can see the comments. Yay! Always helps, and I hope you can hear me. Let me just check my sound. See if I can hear myself. Yep. Always like to check. The troubles when I first started doing lives with not being heard. But we sorted it out. I've got a little microphone. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. That's got that lovely embossing folder in there too. And that one's got an interesting effect behind it. Look. It's like they've done a little painting or something behind it. That's clever. So many things you can do. I wonder if that's one of the papers actually. Let's have a look. Let's whack that out of there. Might be the back of one of them. There's dots. I have shown these before, but I'll show you again because I've got them in my hand. So I've only got half of the packet here right now. Really pretty. Look at that one. You can go with lots of different colours. So the packets always tell you what colours they go with as well. That one's really nice. I might pull that out to use. Leaves. Love the leaves. There's more leaves. And that one's a nice one too. Oh, so is that. It's usually the way. Find all these lovely nice things. Look at that one. That'll go well with the punt. That's the way they do coordination. So we had a day on Saturday where we did a thing called Creativity Now, which is a demonstrator only event. So when you join Stampin' Up, you get to attend things like that. And it's just great fun. And then it's also great learning as well. And they show us how they develop things. So it's always great to see the things behind the scenes. And they had a room that's set up like a home decor room sort of thing, with a lot of different projects that they worked on, and got the designers to talk about them. It was just lovely hearing and seeing some of the papers and the way they're made, like that Earthen Textures one. Those papers are made from the artwork that they've made on tiles and stuff like that, and they photograph it. It's amazing. Alrighty, let's go. What will we do? I think I'm going to stick with these colours for now. So I've got a piece of this. So this is Pretty Peacock, and that came back recently, and Lost Lagoon, and this one's called Pool Party. Just work with those three to start with some of these papers. But these are some other nice colours you could put together. So that's a Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia and Berry Burst. So they're pretty too. Very nice colours. Let's pop them over there for now. Now this one I couldn't decide what blue to pull out, so I've pulled a whole lot out. So this one's got Tahitian Tide. I don't know if I'd use, I'm just not sure what I would do with that yet. So I sort of thought I'll think about that. What's this one? Azure Afternoon. Got to remember the names of them. This is the returning colour, but I never had the returning colour. Blueberry Bushel. Got a marker over there. That's the Misty Moonlight, and you've got United Navy at the back. If you're wondering what the colours are, just pop them over there. And these ones. Now I didn't get the lemon lime twist out. I'll show you what it looks like next to it. Yeah, I've got a bit here somewhere. A bit on my desk. Hovering around. That's the new lemon lime twist. So this is the Parakeet Party. So it's just a little bit lighter than that again. And then you've got your Granny Apple Green, Old Olive and Mossy Meadow in those ones. And the colours in the paper. Let's have a look. So the paper packets always tell you what colours are in there. So they've got Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink and Pool Putty. So I've got 2 of those colours here tonight. I'll just pull them out again. Leave them on the desk. Right. Hi Fiona. I'm doing that colour thing. Now I've got my little punch out so I can say hi to everybody. Let me see if I can see myself. I'll sit down, hang on. Let's see if we can do this. So a while ago I did a mirror thing. So you can see me, I can say hello, but I've got to get it in the right spot. Oh, I've got it in the right spot. So I'm looking at my computer screen while I do this. Go hi. It's very handy. I can't see myself in it when I'm doing this. I have to check the computer screen. There we go, I've got a little snapshot. It's always fun to say hi, and it just saves me turning the whole iPad around and up to the roof and everywhere. Okay, now with these stamps, Wonderful Thoughts, you've got the die cuts that are die cut the words out around them like you fussy cut them, which is really, I've talked about that before, but I haven't actually really used much of it yet. So I just got them out to see if I want to play with those. I've got these ones out. I'm just not sure which way we're going, so let's just start playing. We'll do a base with the peacock, because I like that. I love this colour. I'm so glad they brought this back. It's gorgeous. It was around when I joined, and it was, my first class was doing a Christmas one, and it was based on this colour. I loved it. Right, let me just, I always like to check, if I've got a piece like this, I like to check the width. So that is the width of 21 of A4, half an A4, and just check it this way, because I might have cut a piece off to use for something else. I like to check that first, and then I'm just going to score it in the middle. Just going to fold, make sure it's all lining up. Mandy taught me. Mandy's my wonderful upline, and she said use the top of this to line it up. Now if it's not exactly right, then you can just use your bone folder to, I tend to have trouble folding, scoring at the top for some reason. I don't, it might be the way I hold it or something. I'm much better, so I tend to score to the bottom most of the time, but of course on here I'm off screen if I do that. There's my base. I'm not sure if we're using all these cards yet, or whether we'll just do some stamping and then, I like the leaves, we might do another card with the leaves. And I've only got, I think I've got another piece of this. I've got some more of that. I only bought the mixed packet so far. That's the Lost Lagoon. This one, the in colours. You can get the core packet, core colours, so you get a whole lot in there. You get a few sheets of each. Oh yeah, I've got another whole piece there, so that's good. So I'm going with these colours tonight. Maybe we could stamp. Let's think. I was thinking of stamping with this, with these stamps. I'm going around. We could die cut the leaves out, couldn't we? What's on the outside of them? I love that. That is so pretty. Look at those leaves. It's awful, isn't it, when you don't want to cut it? And I really like this one too. That's so pretty too. Huh. Which way will I go? Now I could cut out. Now I saw this used the other day. Now I can't remember what it was. Should have written it down. I saw these dies used. The dies that go with that. These ones. And they did it like a picture frame and put a photo in it. Someone did that. So they used it like a frame, but they covered up this bit with the sentiment, and then you just had the photo in there. I haven't got any photos to put in there right now. We might do... Got a lot of Lost Lagoon there. What about if we go with this colour? A few bits and pieces in the bag here. That I've been playing on. We got... Oh, I've got a card base in here. There you go. Oh no, they're two odd bits. Put them off the disc. Right. I'm wondering whether to stamp in there and put that around the outside. Right, let's move that for a minute. And might have to put the right, let's cut something. Let's cut something. My base card. If I cut that size, like that. Do that. I'll just trim it off first. I'm all over the shop tonight. You crafting, Athena? It's been a busy bee. Got one of those out. So with this die, we'll have to, I think it's too wide for the mini. That's the mini size, so it's just a bit too wide, which means we need the other one. Move that out of the way. Not crafting. Oh, sorting. Okay. Important things to be doing. Right, let's cut one of these out. See how we go. Get inspired. If you're having trouble getting inspiration, just start doing something. Like anything like this. Just cut something. Because one thing leads to another, I usually find. I'm hoping. And while we've got that there, okay, we've got that there. Just get all these out like that. Right. I think I'll cut this one. The next size down. Making watercolor greeting cards, lovely. It's just, oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Right, now if we go, having thoughts, see, it's happening. This is what happens. You start like that. And go, oh, I've had no idea. Okay, I had no idea. I just need to think about size of what I'm doing. Hang on. That one's... Next size down is that one. So I want to go... That one. I'm just looking at what we got there. So I'm thinking I want to see a bit of that paper. So I don't really want to cut one that size. I want to go to that size, I think. And then there's a smaller one inside it to go in the middle. I do this one up here, now I usually cut my card off. If I'm going to cut it like that, I cut it off so that I'm not putting all this through because of the markings on my mat plate. So I just pop it on the trimmer and go as close as I can to that size of that frame. So I can't fit the trimmer on there now with it. So I just sort of go as close as I can that size. The other thing I'm just thinking for a minute, tick, tick, tick. Tick, 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 tick. Do you like that? I'm just wondering whether to stamp something first before I cut that, actually. We might do that. Hang on. Oh, over there. Play with this for a minute. Because if I cut it first, I won't be able to line it up with these stamps. Okay. You can stamp this as a whole stamp, or you can stamp it as individuals by colouring. But see, I won't be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to put the ink on there and then put that on the top. And I'll need to line it up. So if I do that row, that's the row I want. Yes, this little flowery row here. And put that on there. So I think we'll use some Pretty Peacock. Hi Diana, just having a bit of fun here. I go with this one. So these are the markers. You can use them on your stamps. Don't use your blends on your stamps. Blends look square. Don't use them on your stamps. They've got alcohol in them. But these are water-based. You can do this, and then if you've done the colouring in, I think I've put too much on there, but there's little holes in the flowers, so they shouldn't come out once you stamp it. Probably put too much on there, just there, but I'm hoping that works out okay. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? So if you've inked it up, you can just breathe on it to refresh it. A bit more moisture. I'm hoping that's not too dark. Ugh, we've got more paper. Okay, so I don't always stamp like this, but for this one, just trying to center that and push it straight down without moving it. Hold it with one hand and rub with the other, and then shift your fingers up. So you don't want to move it. I'm doing this because I've gone on a small piece of card. If you had a big piece, you could stamp the whole lot, and then you could cut them all out individually with the dies. Stick them down with some stickies. Hold them all in place. Rightio. Well, let's hope that's enough. Ready? Are we ready? Oh. Yep, that's okay. That's alright. I mean, it's not the same as if you stamped it, but it's alright. I think that's okay. And that piece is going to get cut off in a minute. So I'm going to go like this now. Now these are bent a little bit because I've used them a few times, so just gently straighten them so that they sit flat on your piece. I'll just find my chamois. I can clean my stamp. Get into all those grooves. So this is just a wet chamois that's from Stampin' Up. And with this stamp, it's probably a good idea to use your stamp and scrub at the end of the day when you're finished doing all your stamping. You get into all those little grooves. Roll the ink out. I'll just pop that over there. Right, let's just put our little cutter back, our little Oh, the big one. Oh, the big one. This is how you do your weights every day. See? Just lift up the Stampin' Up emboss machine. Stampin', cut and emboss. The little one's not as heavy. Alright, so I'm going to just cut that one like that, but I'm going to cut this piece out, I think, as well. So Diana, I'm doing a colour buddies card. So we're using the 3 different colours together, and they're like little buddies. If you're on my team, we're having a challenge this month, or till the next meeting. If you put your pictures of your colour buddy cards into our team group, then you can go in a draw to win something. Now I'm just going to hold that down. This plate's a little bit bent, but hold it down really hard. Coming up a little bit. Might be time for new plates soon, I think. I like to get as much out of them as I can. And there we go. Alright. So we've got our little piece. Oh, look at that. So the good thing about doing these, one of the things I love about these dies, let me move this out of the way. I'll be able to do the others on the small one. I like these because you can actually, here, I'll show you on the back, on this dark colour. You can actually lay them in like this and do like an inlaid thing. I really like that look. If you want to, so that you end up with those shapes inside. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet. I think we'll go this way. I love that paper. Isn't that gorgeous? That one's on there. And if we do our sentiment on one of these, where's the sentiment piece? I've got a bit of scrap lying around. Oh look, I just happen to have some. I wonder if I've got one that small actually. I probably have, you know. This one might be a bit smaller. Try and use them as close as possible. Oh, that one might be even better. Get my little scraps out. Oh, that might be a bit too close. And I think I'll go the big one. We'll keep that there for a minute. I'm not sure if I'll use that. Right, let's put all these back on the packet so we don't lose them. Even got a little tiny one here, look. You can put a little tiny sentiment on that one. Let's see what sentiment will we do. Just thinking we might do the sentiment in Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon, I've got a Lost Lagoon, look. What will fit on here? Okay, so we can go like, we can use this one if we want it for the centre. I think I will use that for the sentiment. This one actually does have a really nice sentiment piece in it. A little one and a big one. But I want to go with the same shape of this one tonight. But we can use that over the top of our box. So this shows us the stamps the right size that they are. It'll tell you on the packet if they're not. Usually they are. What can we put? Thinking of you. That fits in there just nicely. Or we could do hello. You could even do so happy. You are much appreciated. There's lots of them, isn't there? Has anyone got a preference? I'm thinking of you, because you can use that for so many things. Or that you can use thanks, hello, hi friend. Who's got a preference? Alright, I'll leave that there for a second. Have a think about that. Here's my little thing. It's got to fit in my frame, whichever one we go with. Right. And I'm just wondering whether to add anything to the background behind there. Look at this. I know this isn't part of the colourway, but I'm just showing you. You could even put pops of colour behind it. Another day. Not part of my colourway, colour buddy card. There's another one with that same colour. Oh look, there is one. This one. It's a bit too much there. Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? It's cute though, isn't it? Now, let me check my messages, make sure I'm not missing anything. Some notes. I used the biggest one. I did, didn't I? Yeah, that's the biggest frame. I think we'll just go with that. How about you? I much appreciated. Okay. Thank you. You are much appreciated. All of you. Hi, Jimmy. We're playing Colour Buddies tonight. You are much appreciated. Okay, let's try it in... We'll try it in that. This Lost Lagoon colour. Just colour it in. Oh no, I haven't used it before, so we might need to actually clean that first. Hang on, let me find a... Here's my little scrap from the other day when we did the creativity now. That's a fun. Right, just colour them in. Just use the side of your marker. Just realised my microphone's up high. Can you hear me all right tonight? Usually dangle a little bit lower. Let's just stamp that on our paper first. Oh, that came out all variegated. That was nice. You can hear me, thank you. Okay. I'm not sure if it's going to be too... Well, I might need to use the pretty peacock to make it stand out. We'll see. We might do something else with the pretty peacock. Doesn't look like much there, but that's all right. Came out okay. It's got a nice little bit of variation in it, which looks nice. Okay. Put that one back on the sheet. Oh, it might be alright because it's got the white. Let's use that mini for this one. And just sort of center it on there. Okay. alright. Just make sure these are, I always forget and push it in too far. Make sure they're staggered at the end. I usually try and put my top one through a little bit more. Makes it a little bit more tricky when you're placing everything. Oh, just moved everything on the desk. Oh, I'll keep that piece. Always keep my little scrappy bits because you never know when you're going to need them. Okay, look at that. Now, what else do we need on there? That's a nice quick and easy card, isn't it? Look, it's only 907. I'll put all that together in a minute. Do we need something else? We'll have to find some bling, I think, won't we? Before we put it together, I'm just wondering whether we need another piece of... Maybe I need to open that box. Maybe I need to open the box because I know there's some ribbon in the box. I was going to do an unboxing tomorrow. But I know there's ribbon in there. Let me get the box. I can still unbox tomorrow. I'll just get the ribbon out. And then we can do the rest of it tomorrow. Ooh, ooh. A few things in the box. Here we go. Look. We can get out some of this lovely ribbon. Lost Lagoon, it just goes all right. No, I'm not finished yet, Di. Almost, look. I just thought I better get this lovely ribbon out of the box. I'll do an unboxing tomorrow with a few things. Look, we'll have to put a bit of ribbon on, I think. That's why I had to go and get it out. I think we'll put that behind because we're trying to do everything with the same colours. Or the 3 colours. Isn't that pretty? Now, should we go behind there like that? Keep it all on the front panel. Crafting die. Let's go a bit longer just in case I change my mind. I just like to try and work out what we're doing first. How's that? And then we can put some, these ones might look nice. And remember we can colour these ones in. Oh, you're not crafting it tonight. These look nice with this. Or we could colour them in with the pool party. I think I've got more. Have I got a pool party? I don't know if I've got a pool party marker. We could do it with the Lost Lagoon though, or the Pretty Peacock. Or I've got these ones which have these beautiful little ones. So we can decide between those. We'll say Rhinestone Basic Jewels coloured in, or Iridescence Pastel Gems. Oh, hang on, what's in this packet? Keep seeing other things. Oh, look at that one. Doesn't I should write the colours on them. This one is Tinsel Gems 3-pack. Let me tell you what's in that. Tinsel, just type the word tinsel into the website and it'll pop it up. There's Tinsel Gems 3-pack, which is this one, and there's also a Tinsel Gems 4-pack with other colours in it. So this one has in it Let's see what colours are in it. Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon and Misty Moonlight. So that is Lost Lagoon. It's quite bright, isn't it? Well, maybe we'll get that one out. You like the rhinestones? Hi there. You like this one? What, coloured in or plain? I feel like this one's a little bit... hang on, let me just pull it out and see what it looks like on this. Oh, can't get it out of the packet. Okay, I'll just fold that down so we can see through it. That's what that one looks like. Well, they're pretty. Look how pretty they are. We could put one out there. Oh, I think I'm going towards that one, Di. I like the rhinestones too. I guess if I use the rhinestones, it would give a bit of balance with the white and the rhinestone without colouring it in. But you can colour them in as well. Yeah, I feel like that might be a bit too much. Okay, it's always nice to check though. Alright, let's put this thing together. Well, we might have time for another one. I'm trying to be quicker. Who's laughing? Me. I'll have a giggle. Okay. I'll take that all off there. And I'll stick these two together first. Glue on my fingers. I'm going to stick, whoops, daisies. new glue, watch out, it doesn't come out too fast. Did come out too fast there. Look, see that? You don't want to go too close to the edge or it'll all go all over you. Alright, we'll put that one on there. Just centre that as best you can. I think that's okay. Alright, now which way are the leaves going? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Look, they go all sorts of ways. Okay. And I was doing that next, wasn't I? That over the top. Yes. Okay. So I think I will use a bit of... Oh, I might get away with just tear and tape on the back, I think. You know what? We might use a bit of Stampin' Seal Plus. Won't use that for a while. And just put some on the back. In the middle. Actually, if you do it this way, you don't have to be right in the middle. Whoops, daisy. That grabbed my card so well. Look at that. Just watch that. Push down. Oh, no, it's going to pull it off. Oh dear, that's the way I'm doing it. That's not good, is it? That's a demonstration, isn't it? Came off all right on this one. I think the paper's torn a bit now, so I better not do that. It's very grippy. I'll use a bit of tear and tape. Some cards are a little bit grainier than others. Maybe the colours, I think. Not really sure. Just watch that. Right, let's just put a bit of tear and tape on. I'm going to put my ribbon across and I will try and get that in the middle. What have we got? Some centimetres or inches? Let's see which one's easier to work with. Sometimes I just use it like this. So 2 inches goes to there. And half of it's 1, and I sort of center it on that. Just that's how I work sometimes, just to get a the idea of where the centre is. You can measure it exactly, of course. I think it's about there. The one's halfway through that way. Just push that down onto your glue. Alrighty, let's do that again. Okay, so this time I'll go, let's see, it's 1 3/4, so you've got to know exactly what half of 1 3/4 is. I guess it's that 1/4 inch there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not as good at that. What do we got? 4.5 centimeters? So 2 1/4. Oh, I'm going to go back to my other way. I have to think about it too hard this way. So I've got 1/8 of an inch on the edge there and 1/8 of an inch on that edge, and this one I just have to make sure it's centered on the one, which it practically is. Just got to come over a tiny, tiny little bit. That's good. Okie dokie. Lovely. Okay. And then I think we'll put that, we might put that one up because it's going to be, it's got layers. Just going to put that over the ribbon to hold it down. And, oh, I didn't get any big dimensionals out. I forgot. Okay, so I've got these dimensionals. You can use these. These are foam adhesive sheets. Or there's foam adhesive strips as well that are already in strips. I might just cut some of this up. Put it on here. Oh, I'm flying across the table. There to put some in the middle. This should give it a nice sturdy hold. Right, let's cut another one off. So these are really good for window cards too. Doing window cards because you can seal off the whole sides. Going dimensional crazy tonight. Okay. Put that back in there. Get that off there? Yep. Just grab that with you. That one doesn't want to come off. So yeah, some of them come off really easily. And some of them don't. It's stuck to me. Got it. Yes. Okay, where's our card? Make sure you put it open the right way. Oh, it doesn't matter yet because I haven't stuck anything else on it. If I had the words on there already, you'd have to make sure you got it up the right way. Now, just be careful with this because it's got so much glue on it. We're going to have to really make sure we've got it in the right spot before we stick it down. Now, one way you can do that is use your, what have we got? You can use some of these sheets that you get out of your stamps. Some of these. Because it's sticky stuff, you can take the sticky stuff off it. To keep these backings, you can put them underneath because they won't stick to it. Or you could use your silicone sheet. Let me see how that goes. Sometimes I do that, but it's a bit harder to see through that one. I might be able to see through that a bit more. We'll see. See, that way you can rest it on there and it's not going to stick to it. Oh. And make sure you've got it straight. So it's got to go down a bit more. Have a look at it all. I think that looks alright. I will get my ruler out. I've got a centimetre there. A centimetre there, so that's good. And we should have a bit less than a centimetre there. Oops, I have to go there. There's a 10. What do we got? 8. I'll get my head in the picture. Can't see it properly. Let me just go there. What are we up to? It's about 8, I think. Yeah, I think that's alright. Oh, good. Like it when it works. Okay, so I think it's right. So I'm going to stick this piece here down. And then that will just slide out. Double check it. Yeah, good. Alright, well that, if you can see through that enough, then that works quite well. But you could do it if you take the stick, these, I've just left that on there at the moment because I might use it for something. But you can take the whole layer off that off, which is what your stamps come off. Your rubber stamp, the cling one. Okay, right, here's our little piece which we might need to put up as well. I'm having a dimensional night. Now these ones, the minis, fit in there just nicely. Look at that. I need a few though. But again, you could use that other one. Let's take the top of it off. If you want to cut thin strips. I think I'll just go this way. Taking the back off. We're nearly there. This is going to be my first card in the challenge. I won't win though. Just like to inspire. I can't go in the draw. This is for my team challenge. Be careful I don't get stuck to these. Yeah. Like that. And you've got to go. So if you can't tell where you're up to, just have a look at them. They're shiny when the backing's off. So I've still got 2 to go here. If I bring it up there, you can see that they're, let me get some shine on them. See how shiny they are? They're shiny. Shiny. Okay, now we want to make sure we get this one on straight too. I just look there. I think that looks about right. Oh, now I can see my little dimensional there, a little bit sticking out. I'm just going to poke him under there a bit. Try and keep them right underneath. Don't really want to see them. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now, do we want this flat down like that? That looks nice. Or do we want it up? Okay, we'll take a vote. Flat down on the card or up on dimensionals for that. A bit chilly now. Let's put my jacket on. It's been a very cold day here in Sydney. Alrighty, let's have a look at these. I think I've used all the medium ones. I have, look. Let's see if I've got another packet. I do think flat down the card. Okie dokie, done. Flat down it is. I think flat. Actually, you might need the tear and tape for this, because that'll give us a bit of a layer, because that ribbon's there. I put 2 of them there. And I'm going to put another layer to make it a bit thicker. Just because it's got that ribbon. The other thing you could do with that is put another bit of cardstock. Like just either like stick bits of card on like this. So you get that little extra bit up. Get my tape up. Come up. There we go. Okay, now I'll get that centered as best I can. Uh-oh. I think it's too low. Ah! Well, it's not stuck yet. Phew. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see it like that. It's always good to look at it like that when you're doing things like this. Look. So you can see, I feel like it's down just a tiny bit this way. It needs to move over just, oh, it's sort of stuck on the ribbon now. Don't want to alter our ribbon, do we? I think it'll be alright now. Okay, so now the only problem with doing it this way is I've got a dimensional underneath the middle of that, but not on the edges, so I've just sort of got to push that down. If you did it all while it was before you stuck that on with dimensionals, might be a bit easier. So once you know how you're making the card, you can make those plans. You can go back and make another one now. So yeah, if I make another one like this, I'd do the base here and I would stick this on first and then stick the dimensionals under there and put the whole panel on. But that's okay. Alrighty, so we're going with the plain dimensionals. Not dimensionals. Uh-oh, time for yours. 5:30. I think we'll just do the one card. I went longer than I thought I would. It's okay, as long as we're relaxing. That's all that matters. Okay, where am I going to put my bling? Okay. Let's get this off the packet for a minute with my pick tool. So be careful they don't go flying when you do that. I like this because I can lift it up. I'm just wondering whether to put some up here. Sort of like our little flowers. Wow, look, you could bling all the way around, couldn't you? Imagine that. All the way around there. That'd bling it up. Check it out. Might be too much. I think it might be too much. Okay, look. Where are we putting my bling? One there. Oh, can't decide. Let's stick one up there. I want one of the medium size. I'll put a medium one on there. Always a terribly hard decision. No, not always. Sometimes it's hard to decide where to put my bling. What do you think? Do we need more bling? Anyone need more bling? Just wondering whether to put some on this side as well. Maybe another one next to that. Oh, let's have a look. So pretty. I might do another one there. And then do another one. So we've got 5. Down this side. Put one there. Oh, what is it? On the bottom left. Do you mean here? I just saw that after I pushed it down. Or did you mean down there? We could always put another one down there. Could have a few. Just wondering whether to go. I like them on this, on the pretty peacock. What do you think? What about all those? I like them. I think that works. Lovely. Now let's move something out of the way. So if we were going to do another quick card, you could do another quick card with a piece of something. I really like this one. You know, you could even put two, couldn't you, with these? You'd put that and that, and then put your sentiment on this one. Just a minute. Quick time me. Ready? Go! I think I haven't cut that card down. It looks too long. I wonder if it'll fit in the envelope. Hang on. Oh yeah, look, that'll still fit in the envelope. I hadn't cut it down. Let's do a bigger card. Quick, quick, quick. Let's do one like this. I've just made this card bigger, so just watch out for that. That's 15, no, it's 16 centimeters high, which means let's go. Let's whack that on there. Look at that, that fits perfectly with that. And let's go 8. Let's cut that one down. Let's go down to 14. Keep your little pieces because you can always use them as something. Quick, we're doing a quick card. Ready? Go. Little glue thing is so nifty. If you want to know where I got that, Jill, ask Jill. Jill sometimes watches me, but she's probably at trivia. Just ask her about those little things. Quick card. Let's go down the line there. Stick that on that line. See, it's handy to use paper that's got lines on it, isn't it? Oops, today's that moved because it was liquid glue. Be careful of that. That is so pretty, that paper. Look at it. Quick, quick, quick. We got to stamp something. There's the stamps. Here they are. Here we'll do thinking of you, so it's a bit bigger. Hey, let's go Calypso Claw. So this isn't in the challenge. This is just another card. Oops. Oops. Careful there. Maybe that's what that Oopsie Daisy card is for. Oopsie Daisy. I made an Oopsie Daisy card in my class the other day. We were talking about what could you use that card for. Oopsie Daisy. I'm sorry. How many minutes has it been? Anyone timing me? Is it 5 minutes? Quick, we could stick that on there. Oh, this is lovely ribbon. It's really nice to use. I've twisted my little thing though. Hang on a minute. Twisted my loop. I might start that again. Just try and keep that straight when you pull it through. Now this one went twisted. Turn it around. No. That one went funny. Does not want to go the way I want it to go. Does it? Whoop, do it again. I don't normally have this many challenges tying a bow. That's better. Just keep fiddling with it till you get it right. There we go, we'll put that one up on dimensionals. And then we'll be done. A little bit of bling. What's that? 10-minute card? It's such beautiful paper. So don't forget the papers are on sale still. Some of the designer series papers till the end of June, and the joining specials on to the end of June. If you'd like to join, or if you'd like to buy anything from me, there's my details. Okay, we'll put this one. I think I'll just put it about. I think I'll centre it. I'll put it there or there. Oh, we'll go that way. Nice. We just need a glue dot for our ribbon. You can pull it off, or you can stick them straight on like this. Push it really hard to get your glue dot off. Push that on there. Oh, that's so cute. Thinking of you. And we'll just get our bling back out. Actually, I might use this one for this one, because this has got all the colours. Let me just check this bling so I can tell you what's it called. Iridescent pastel gems. Pastel. I'm just typing the word pastel into the website. It's $14. Oh yeah, that's nice. So glad. Oh, need another. Oh, we've got some more over there. Okay. Oh, there are only 2 sizes in this one. Okay. I think I want one there. And we'll stick one. This, I feel like we need more on the sentiment piece. Can I view? Oh, it's sort of sticking in the way, isn't it? I might put that up the top. Just trim that off. So I've got nice sharp scissors that I use only for ribbon. So you can get a nice clean cut like that. Just covering that up a little bit. I'll put it along there. Feeling a bit bling happy tonight. I need a bit more. Need another one there. here. Here we got some more bling. It's always nice having more bling. Right, let's get everything off the table. Just throw it all in the corner. Make sure you put your ends back on your tool. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Athena. And everybody. Athena just commented, that's why I said that. Let's pop these over here. Get that up there. Take a photo of the desk, shouldn't I, after I finish? Looks so nice and tidy here. There's the cards. So if you're interested in getting that paper, that was called the Inked Botanicals. Is that paper? It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. Alrighty, I'm straighten myself up a bit. It's just the mat that got moved. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and yeah, just let me know if you need any help before the end of the week about joining or purchasing anything. And I'll put a new host code up for July. So this one's till the 30th of June. Okay, I'll catch you next time. Ciao.